Hello everyone, I'm Aidan and welcome back to the New Zealand backcountry. I'm in the Kaweka Forest Park exploring my first sub-alpine scenery. I'm going to be cooking delicious food and having loads of adventures along the way. And I even managed to get in a swim. I hope you enjoyed because this one was a lot of fun to make. It's going to be really hard to convey to you guys how steep this track is. It's not a bad view. It appears I've taken the wrong tune. Damn. That's a bit irritating. Oh yeah, I've definitely got to turn back. That is very irritating. Back I go. I'm just going to have to boost it up the rogue, which is the track I'm supposed to be doing. To be fair, it was an honest mistake because the track had a dock sign there, right? And so I went up that, cool beans, but this one was behind a locked gate, one of the forestry gates, so that they don't have unauthorised vehicles in here. You know what, I was so determined to not do anything wrong this episode, because last episode, if you watched it, I forgot clothes, food, all sorts. Just crossed a little stream in this epic valley. Like, I can imagine this place would just flash flood real easy as soon as the rain hits. Sweating like a dog. Actually, the dogs even sweat? I don't think so. So this is not what we want to see. So it was a forestry block. So New Zealand, it's like a huge part of our economy. We just pretty much have the optimal conditions to grow pine trees. Problem is, they're ugly, they're invasive, and they grow like the plague. And so that pine thing down there is obviously spreading its seeds, and we have wild pines starting to grow further up into the cutting into the native bush, which we don't want. But yeah, I mean, we're walking through a Kanuka sort of city at the moment, which is quite nice. Smells good, smells very florally, summery vibes. See how fast it switched. Now we're just pretty much only in pine, and they're all just yuck, wild, twisty knob things. Whew, flat. At least for now. This is great. Whoa. Whew. This might be the top at long last. Top of the sort of spur, and then we just get plonked onto the ridge. It's not the end of the climbing, but we just have to walk along the ridge for the rest of to the hut. Hey, look at this. New view unlocked. Now, that's not bad if I do say so myself. Definitely time for a smoko here. That was awesome. Look at that! Look at this! Look at this clag rolling in. It's going to make it a bit hard to see. Not much I can do about that. This alpine moss. It's pretty cool. Makes it really good seat. Real soft. So it looks a bit like a tarantula or something hideous on the underneath. Put it back. About to reach the high point for today. 1500 meters. And tomorrow we're making the push up to 1750 meters. I'm just sure hoping that this ain't a false summit. That would ruin my day. Yeah boy. Macintosh hut, stud home, saddle biv and hut. That's where I'm going. And then Kaweka, I don't know, cut off, got lazy. And then that's Kiwi saddle hut. I don't want to get my hopes up too fast, but all the clag's clearing. You can actually see stuff now. You can see all the way down. More clag on its way. I should have just kept moving while I had the chance. It's got some good views and just too busy trying to send some Snapchats. Almost at the hut. It's at the bottom of this real big hill, which I'm looking and going, oh, mate. This looks like it disappears, so we're in for a fun time getting down this. Might be a bit of a bum slide. Wow. There's the hut all the way down there. I don't know if you can see the orange, but it's home for the night. All my days it took like 45 minutes. But anyway, little stream, two little streams, crystal clear water, look at that. And the hut's just up in the bush. It's very cozy, very nice. Righto. Here's your Benny. Here's cheese. Here's butter. Here's a bit of salami. Now I'm just using pepper and maize bougie beef for this cheesy venison. Yeah, love the company. Make some real good salt and seasoning and stuff. Cool, now we add cheese. Time to dig in. Bit chewy, may have overcooked the venison a little bit. But other than that, it's real nice. I can taste that bougie beef. Oh man. Well, look at the sunlight's just starting to kiss the hut. Holy heck, look at that. What a place to wake up, man. Whew, perfect day for a bit of a summit push. Time to have a coffee. Cheers, guys. Just sitting here having a bit of a reflect. It's yeah, just the amount of support that last video had was absolutely crazy.
my mission is to just inspire as many people to get out here and do what I'm doing as possible, because the younger generation, my age people, they're just not doing it anymore. They're just being taken over by the TikToks, Instagrams and whatnot. You can't get any better than out here, and if I can inspire at least one person to get out there and do their own thing out here in the backcountry, I've succeeded on my mission. So if you have any questions about like just what I do, New Zealand, anything, just drop them in the comments below. I try to respond to every single comment. Okay, expedition time. So I'm going to be climbing Mount Kaweka, which is the high point of this area. Hopefully it's going to be an epic view up there. 1,750 meters, and I've got 595 meters to climb before I get there. So I'm going to crack on. I got no weight on, so it should be alright. Bought a picnic just so we can have a munch at the top. And other than that, should be all good.
And then just look at this, all the like undergrowth, moss, trees, beech trees. I had a lot of questions in the last video about the huts in New Zealand. So New Zealand's backcountry is pretty much looked after by a government organisation called DOC, Department of Conservation, and they put in, along with some other non-profit organisations, the huts and maintain the tracks and do trapping and stuff for pest control. And so all throughout the backcountry it's dotted with huts. I'll overlay a map of this area I'm in right now to show you just how many huts there are in the area. Anyone can use them. Most of them are first come first serve. It's such a great resource, which just means we have to look after them. We have to clean up after ourselves and obviously pay the ticket, because it goes to DOC and lets them fund more huts and tracks like this. It's easy to get caught up in just the grind. You're just staring at your feet, just going up, up, up. But if you stop and have a turn around, that's what you're treated with. Not bad. Here we are, about to summit Mad Dog Hill. Overall, not much of a hill, more of just a straight up mountain. So, still got to go up to there. Now up there's Kaweka Summit, the highest point in the whole of the Kaweka range. Well, here's the top. Kaweka climbed. Well, with all that said and done, I think I'm seeing the beginnings of some clag start to appear. So I'm going to boost it back now and read my book in the sun. If anyone could explain to me what these lines are, that would be appreciated. Drop that in the comments. I can only imagine it's like rain going down, but why has it made that pattern? it looks pretty sick. Look at these lines of coloured rock. This time it's not moisture. We've got like lighter rocks here, darker and bigger rocks in the middle. Look at that. It's like maybe the water's gone and run this like black algae down. It is weird. Just had to stop the efforts because old Charlie Ruck Ramble On has posted a new video, and you know, gotta be watching that straight away. There we are, back. Righto, it's pretty warm and I smell real bad, so we're going to go for a swim, have a bit of a wash up. Now I think here is going to be my chosen swimming location. Looks pretty good, deep enough to get under, and then straight away get out. Gonna do a wee press up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that is very refreshing. I won't say I got in and had a good scrub, but I got most of the stink off me, which is good. It has kind of turned into a bit of a gloomy day. I'm just gonna be curling up reading my book, having a hot chocolate and just relaxing, I think. Seeing as Mum's not around to tell me how many marshmallows I can put in my thing, I'm gonna max it out. Here we are, ready? Oh yeah. Shout out to my girlfriend for buying this for me for Christmas. That's good to eat. I'm gonna take it outside because why not? Gonna enjoy this delicious meal. Look at that. Oh yeah, buddy. While I'm eating dinner, I think let's talk about game plan. I'm thinking we wake up at 4:45 tomorrow morning, pack our stuff and get on out of here by 5:30. Watch the sunrise from on top of the hills and then cruise on out of here for the rest of the day. I forgot I brought along my Tailwind electrolytes. These things taste real nice. Well, it's about 7:45. And yeah, I'm just about ready for bed, so I'm gonna curl up in there, read my book, and probably just get knocked out, to be fair. Yeah, so early start tomorrow, hopefully gonna smash it out and get up there before sunrise. Hopefully there's a bit of light to work with. Go time. That's the most of the real steep bit conquered. Now I've just got to get up there Another 100 or so meters. Maybe the view's not bad. Sunrise is in 10 minutes. Am I gonna make it? Almost there. 5 minutes till sunrise. Hoofing it. We're in the clag now. Hopefully there's less clag on the other side. Woo! Well, not much of a view. But woo! It's cold up here. Spooky vibes. Check this out, got a full on like lounge chair up in this tree. Funnily enough, this place is called the Tits. I'll show the map on screen. As to why it's called that, I'm not too sure, but I'll leave it up to your imagination to decide. I see the river all the way down there. Oh yes, there we are, at long last. Phew. And with that stream crossed, we're pretty much at the end of the mission. So I'm going to wrap it up now. Thanks so much for watching, guys. It's been a good 3 days here in the mountains. It's my first alpine experience. Honestly, just loved it. Going to be coming back out here more, so be sure to subscribe, like, do all those things, because yeah, honestly, that last video just took off and it was just incredible, all the support I got. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. It really does mean a lot. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll try to respond to everyone's comments, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Wow, would you look at that? The tyres are still on. That's a bonus.